What's up guys, Jake with TN Tactical. Welcome to another special video. Today we are looking at the Votatu RMD 502. This is actually a pretty cool little red dot that I first saw on 704 Tactical's YouTube channel. It just popped up there for a quick little review and I thought to myself, my goodness, this is really cool. I would love to get onto the channel. Now thankfully we did already have contact with Votatu through our past reviews that we've done for them. And so I reached out to them and they were kind enough to send one of these out for us to try out for testing evaluation for free. Thank you Votatu for sending this out to us. We really do appreciate it. So on first glance, this appears to be what I could easily describe as sort of a clone of an EOTech, or maybe a better resemblance might be a Holosun 510C, which also by all appearances seems to take most of its design cues from as well. The thing that stood out to me about this was the price. This comes in at roughly like 159 bucks, maybe 160 bucks or something like that, before taxes and shipping of course, and you can find it on Amazon. Now the thing about it is this comes in under the category of airsoft on Amazon, so it's not really marketed as being something necessarily for actual firearms. However, I am curious to see if it will still do the job for said firearms. So today we're going to go over all the specs and features, do our first shots through it, get nice and zeroed up, then like we always do, beat the living piss out of it, because that's what we do whenever we get free stuff. See if it still holds zero, see if it still functions, see if it's still in one piece. Let's see how she does. While we are doing this video for Votatu, the ammo itself was actually sponsored by, well, not this ammo. The ammo we're going to be shooting today was actually sponsored by Similiar Optics. They were big supporters of the channel. If you've been around, you've seen us do a few of their reviews. They were kind enough to send us some ammo to shoot for some 9mm videos such as this. So big shout to Similiar Optics again for hooking us up, helping us out. We really do appreciate it. Oh, my autism. Oh.
So what does it do? What does it do?
I'm getting this tool to zero. Oh. Let's see what kind of zero we got. We're shooting this on our Kalashnikov KP9. Now the RMD 502, they offer it both in red and green. I do have the red version here. I kind of like red. And they also offer it with just a static reticle, or they also have an option like this one where you can actually switch it from being the dot with circle or just a dot, or if you just kind of like to practice your natural point of aim, you can do it with just the outer circle and no dot in the middle. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but it's there as an option. Maybe like airsoft, I don't know. Pretty tactical. We're gonna shoot that target over there on the left. Capiche? Caprendes? That's about expected. Well, she is consistent, look at that.
I like consistency.
Let's zero it up here real quick. Now it does feature a 2 MOA dot in the center with a 62 MOA ring around the outside. The lens itself is roughly 30mm. Now keep in mind, this is like a big old square, so you know, it's 30mm probably diagonally. I haven't measured myself, but it's definitely bigger than what you typically get with a red dot. How's it fare as far as size goes compared to like an EOTech or a Holosun 510C? You'll notice that the RMD 502 seems to be a little bit smaller than compared to the 510C, and way smaller than the EOTech 512 that we've got here, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does come with a few flaws with it being in such a smaller size that we'll discuss as well. It does feature 10 brightness settings, 9 of which from what I can tell appear to be used for daylight, and 1 which is going to be your night vision setting. Now with the battery, the 2032 battery, it's supposed to be like 50,000 hours of battery life. I have to assume that's going to be like on the lowest brightness setting. So with higher brightness settings, you may not get as much battery time as what they advertise. That's kind of just a given. Now that being said, just like Holosun, they do feature shake-awake technology. So yay on that, we like that. Of course, that being where if you leave it sitting there somewhere for a while and it's not touched or moved or anything or bumped into, it will eventually turn off. And then when you come around to actually pick it up, it will then come back on without you having to press any buttons. So yay on that, we definitely like that. Now the actual housing, the frame of this is made of aircraft grade aluminum. We like that. It's also IPX7 waterproof, meaning you can have this down up to 1 meter in water for up to 30 minutes and it should be fine. It does have your elevation and your windage clearly marked on the top and sides there. And those are going to be half MOA adjustments, which is very nice. I like that everything's clearly labeled. To get the ups, you go this way.
Whoa.
All right, and slightly to the right. It's currently to the right, so we need to back it to the left here. All right, it might be too much. Let's see. Take a look. I'll take that. Still a little bit to the low. Still a little bit low.
To the low. Raise
And
your ups a little more to make it more ups.
now one thing I like that they're doing with this particular optic is they're kind of copying the trend of the industry, and they've given you a side-loading battery tray here. So very nice, I do like that. And of course you've got your standard Weaver Picatinny style rail mounting solution there. Very nice, I like that. There's no extra level of protection, meaning if you were to bend or break this aluminum frame, it's lacking the outer layer, like the housing to protect everything here from getting hit. You only have this one frame of housing. There's no outer layer like you might see with EOTech or Holosun. That might be a reason why they market it towards airsoft, not so sure, but I just wanted you to be aware of that as well. Now on top of that, it's supposed to be shockproof up to 1,000 Gs, like 1,000 G forces. What exactly that means, I don't know. So let's just whack it against this pole.
That seems good to do.
All right?
Yeah, why not?
You ready?
Yeah.
You gotta see if it holds zero when you're using it as a bludgeoning weapon, right?
Very important.
Yeah. All right, you want me to go full force with it?
Yeah, I mean, bludgeon it like you mean.
You ready? 3,
Yeah.
2,
Hit a
1.
spot.
That's probably like, well, let me just point the gun at myself. That's probably like 90%.
See it.
Like we're gonna go as hard as we can, like from here, okay?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Comrade, we got to free the hostages from the cages. That's not Russian. Beat the lock off of the chains of the cages, comrade. Quick,
Most
comrade.
English and Scottish Russian I've ever heard.
I can't do a Russian accent. Comrade, you must beat the chains and break the chains that hold our people. Yes, comrade.
And I've noticed a tendency to say things like instead of actually, you would say actually.
Hit it from the side, comrade. Get it nice and deep like. I'm turning the light on by accident.
Yeah, I know. I think you're good, man. Like, you're beating the crap out of it. If it was going to come off zero, it has.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to shoot the neckline, like the yellow neckline of the head and chest there.
Yeah.
Let's see how she does. Safety on. Of course, we're safe here on Team Tactical. I don't care what you people say. I'm shooting down. Let's just shoot the chest. You ready?
Yep.
Ah.
High. A little high right. High right.
There we go. Yeah, high right.
High right.
All right, so it has definitely raised the red dot up a little bit on the elevation, slightly to the right. Seems like it loves to keep going to the right. Could we shoot steel with it though? We're at least on center mass, so that's good. Okay, now let me see, now that I know the point of impact, let me see if I can't hit that top right on the left target.
You touch the edge. Nice.
I found it.
Climb up a hair more. I think you may have touched the edge.
Yeah, I got it. So
Okay.
it's still consistent. Obviously, the point of impact has shifted because we literally sat here and played Renegade Lumberjacks with the gun and the optic attached to it, but it's still holding strong. You know, the cool thing about this reticle, you know, it's a circle and a dot, right? Like an EOTech knockoff. Yeah. After beating the crap out of it, I was using the top of the crosshair section, little hash marks. I was using the top one to actually be my point of impact after I quickly realized it had shifted slightly. I'm just happy that it's still consistent. Obviously it shifted 0, but we literally just beat the piss out of it.
Yeah.
If anything.
It's kind of a good starter EOTech. That was the last round, right? Yep. I like it. I do like it. I think if you're looking to get sort of like an EOTech-ish kind of feel optic, I think it's a good place to start. You know, coming in at roughly like 150 bucks. You can't really beat it. It's pretty good quality. I'm out of breath.
That's good.
I might go run after this and not be meal team 6. But going back to the point here, I think if you're looking to get a budget-friendly optic that is kind of like an EOTech, but still a typical red LED, and you don't want to pay like a Holosun 510C price, which is essentially what this is, I think this is a good optic to get into. They claim it's for airsoft, and obviously when we beat the crap out of it, it did lose a little bit of 0. But I mean, let's be honest, for the range, for practice, stuff like that, it's probably not going to be beaten around that much. I mean, home defense situation, you've got that nice big ring and a dot, so it kind of like, hey, shoot in this general area, aim on this particular spot. It's going to at least stay within that. I like it. I like it. And again, special thanks to Votatu for sending this out to us.
Votatu.
Check them out. We'll try to put links if we can. Sometimes we can't, but this is Amazon.
Are they right here?
No.
Oh, we'll look elsewhere for
And of course, that's a great way to help support the channel as well, as always. We really do appreciate their support, and we appreciate you guys watching. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video there. Remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Have you picked up a Votatu RMD 502? We'd love to hear from you. We will see you next time. RMD 5. Oh my God, these dogs. Okay. Now that we've handled that. What's up, guys? Jake with